Looks like we got a new friend! Looks like we got a new friend! Looks like we got a new friend!
Oh, hi everyone, and welcome to Mezame Beyond Time, penultimate episode. I think if I stay on the mic as long as possible, it'll give Jess less time to kill us all. Which she promises she won't happen. She promises something much worse than death, or something like that.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. So before we go around and say hi to everyone, here are my social links. Check out the Discord, the Twitters, and the YouTubes. Discord, you can check out the community with wonderful, safe, inclusive, all that lovely stuff. Twitter, send me a DM, I'll get you a game. And also, there was something else about Twitter as well, but yeah, it's all good. Twitter's good too. Check out Twitter. Also, YouTube, you can head over to YouTube and catch up on all of our wonderful videos over there. We also have some special interviews, which we did with Alice, alive on there now as well, which are entertaining, to say the least. Yeah, we've also got Patreon. Go and check out our Patreon. Patreon's actually one of the best ways to support us. We get a significant cut of the funds from Patreon. So that is a great way to support us, should you wish to. And we also have free and exclusive content over there, and you can support us for as little as $1. We also have merch over on Redbubble, and merch, at the moment there is a flash sale on. You've got about an hour left to make use of this if you are inclined to. And guess what? I released today my Christmas logo, so if you want to go and buy a Christmas logo for 30% off, now's the time. I think Alice tweeted about it earlier. I'll be sending tweets out about it over the weekend. Check it out. And what else have we got? We've also got sponsors. Bird in the Storm Publishing, who will be bringing content to us in the new year, and Mage Hand Press, who did the space expansion for D&D 5e, and you should definitely check out them links. It's a lot of fun. They even made a slightly worse version of a villager, which they've called Red Shirts. You know, it's that kind of sci-fi. It's the good kind. That is everything from me, except for the tweet. Every 10 retweets gets us a Wild Magic Surge, so check that out also. I will pass you over to Jess.
Yes, it's time. After, hi, I'm getting over PAX Plague, Con Crud, call it whatever you want. I'm sorry my voice doesn't sound quite the same, but we're just gonna go with it and pretend otherwise. Yes, it's the second to the last episode. Are we ready?
I don't know.
Nope, honestly, nope. I don't care if the answer is no, because we're doing it. So, good luck, my friends. Yeah, so I guess, yes, we're wrapping up Ryutama this episode and next week. If for some reason you're here and you still don't know what Ryutama is, it is a Japanese tabletop role-playing game by Atsuhiro Okada, published in English by Kotodama Heavy Industries. Normally, it's a feel-good RPG often described as Hayao Miyazaki's Oregon Trail, centered around the concept of traveling and the sense of wonder that it brings. That's not what we're doing. These guys picked a Black Ryujin, which centers on betrayal and death and everything sad. So that's what we're doing.
No need to call us out about it, though.
I mean,
we did pick this, though. I mean, we did kind of choose our doom.
I gave you the fluffy, sweet, lovey-dovey blue Ryujin options, and you're like, nope.
Death, you say? We want the death.
Betrayal? Death?
So, we have an Anna as well now, yay. Yeah, I'm Jess, Little Cup of Joe. We're gonna move on to intros while I drink some tea, because I'm coughing. Scrat.
Yes.
Who are you playing?
I am playing Ikumi. Ikumi. Who, well, you know, it's been a real ride for Ikumi. First she was a, headband best martial artist ever, or second place, looking for the first place, thinking Enma had it. And then it turns out that everyone who had, these headbands and things were, either demons or dishonorable or other things, and she got really confused about the whole thing and really had a bit of an existential crisis. And then she started having flashbacks to a time when a great warrior actually had his coat cut up into the headbands, and they actually meant something again, and there was, some sort of protectors of the White Dragon or something similar to that. And now she's like, maybe I could take up that sort of thing again, but she's also really confused about it. And then let's not even get started about Ibaraki. He's just a whole nother thing, and she's mad with him right now because he is a coward.
Don't you mean Ibaraki?
Ibaraki.
I mean, I'll get his picture up, but There's, you know, there's more to men than eye candy. Okay.
That goes against the whole like brand the stream has like built.
I was gonna say, were we not just like 2 weeks ago calling this Mezame Beyond Thirst?
I don't know what you all mean. I'm sure. Yes, that is me. Why don't I give your voice a little bit of a rest? We can go. I can introduce Ken. Hey, Ken.
Hi. Kent Weebs here. I play the wonderful Yukihara Arashi. He's not been through as much as Ikumi, or he's just this little noble kid who is struggling to be a good person and all of this stuff, and just adventuring. We're gonna go with that.
Next around we have Sheena.
Oh, hi. Yes, I am Sheena, and I play Nakahara Kazumi, who is the mom friend of the group, teen mom, even though she's the second youngest. They just got reunited with their friend Mihoru, and Etsuko is missing, and she has no idea what to think right now. She's happy that she's, back with her friend, but I personally don't trust it, so.
Yeah, I mean, on that. No, no background spoilers. That's just for us to know. Next up, and lastly, but most certainly not leastly, the wonderful Anna. Oh, hi! Rushing straight in from another show, I understand.
Hello.
Have you eaten? Have you stepped away from the PC even? Are you looking after yourself?
Yes, I have. I am looking after myself. I had pizza at the beginning of last stream, so I should be fine. I still have water, so I'm good. But yes, sorry I'm late. I'm here. My name is Anna. I'm going to be playing Etsuko, the Oni. And to be honest, I did not catch up with last IRL game, because I've been working nonstop until like yesterday and today. But
we didn't find you.
Yeah, I heard that Etsuko's lost and missing somewhere.
We replaced you with Mihoru, sorry.
That's fine. I'm excited to see what goes down. So
never replace our strong girl.
Thank you very
Traded
much.
one small strong girl for one good soft boy.
Yep.
Yeah, that can heal.
Very much for the bits there. Twilight's Falling, gifting an advantage to Arashi. Earlier today, Isriver donated to give a bad thing and a wild magic surge to Anna. Also, Callison the First being gifted a sub as you have been. You have a nat 1 or nat 20 to gift out, which we use as +1s or ±1s to things.
You said wild magic surge, right, for me?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Just one bad thing?
Just one bad thing.
I may have gone overboard.
You want more?
Jess has all the bad things. Come on now.
Yeah.
This episode is nothing but bad things.
I think the best we can do at the moment is donate for silver linings.
Well, it'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
Is it a 1d6 something?
614. I do need to update it, but also it's getting towards the end of the season and I'm working my ass off. So I should probably hire someone to do this.
Relatable.
With the money that I have, the hordes of money from streaming that I have.
Just go outside and shake the money tree, Scrat. Come on.
Oh, I took myself into that one. Oh, okay. Whoa,
Alright.
okay. What the... Oh, boy.
Oh no, I'm scared. I'm like
Uh-oh.
barely pulling it up.
What happened?
Okay,
460.
it's a bit of a mind trip. I'm gonna post it to you. It does make sense, but it feels a lot like algebra.
Oh, it does.
Math and tabletop, get out.
God, what? What? Okay.
That's what I did the first time I read it.
It,
Okay, this one doesn't apply because it's got a spell that doesn't exist.
Okay, great. Moving
Can I
roll,
re-roll?
thank God. Thank
But
you,
I see what
Callison,
you
for-
mean by the math.
Yes! That is algebra. When you start assigning targets, like, letters, oh boy.
If target
Look, we
A
got a new
is
friend.
blah blah, then target B.
Oh, hey!
Right.
Unmade raid!
Bam!
Just in time.
Hey.
I've got a feeling that we may want to re-roll this one as well, Jess.
Jeez.
I'll keep re-rolling until you find one that.
Ah,
Do you want me to re-roll?
Thank you.
please. I could
Alright.
make that work, but it would literally undermine the entire campaign.
That one would have been really funny though.
Wait, I've got to see what that one was.
Okay, this one looks
I
entirely,
think I got that one once.
entirely good.
Oh wait, what?
Is this Sailor
Oh.
Sailor Moon fan write this? Cause yes.
I was about
I
to
like
say, there's a theme song running in my head, and
Yeah, I love that.
Pretty Soldier Sailor Etsuko. I'm here for it.
There you go. Hey,
Oh, can
Yeah, with some
Etsuko come
magical-
back in a sailor outfit?
She comes back as a magical girl. Is that what we're having happen? No,
Wait, we can't have magical girl Etsuko?
no.
I feel
Unless
robbed.
she's supposed
I feel
But
robbed.
what if someone donates for the transformation sequence?
Oh my god.
Jess
I'm
is
not
done.
I am going to quickly grab more water so that I don't die of coughing up a lung in the middle of a monologue later. So,
That would be
Do it.
preferable.
Get all
Yeah.
the water.
All
gird
involved.
gird your loins, my friends, and then we'll begin.
Thoroughly girded.
That's how she transforms, just like. Not
I mean-
the magical, super cute way that Sailor Moon does it.
With the ribbons and the no.
Twilight's falling, asking how much.
Oh my god.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of nervous. Like, Jess has been throwing down all week about how bad today's gonna be. Like, the Ryutama chat has been scary.
It's
Seriously, it's she asked for stars and wishes and I said "Yeah, happy endings and pillow forts and she's like, okay, no really.
Guys,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you all. My wish and my stars weren't good.
Mine were.
I just passed her more daggers.
I tried.
So
I
excited
tried.
about them.
Tonight Jess uses all the daggers.
Yep. It'll be fine. Yeah, so a little clearance for chat. Last night I had these guys tell me what if their character had one wish that could be granted, what would it be? Sky's the limit on that one, and they all sent them to me privately.
I sent her like 100, by the way.
Yeah, he sent me like a dozen of them, so we'll see which one is still relevant by the end of this session.
They're both like good or bad, so like
I just sent Jess like ideas with a bit of a theme to them.
I'm just imagining how Jess has worked out how to monkey's paw any of our wishes.
I like what all I recall of what you sent me, Scrat, was basically like, please make me cry on stream while mashing the O button. Like,
Any occasion to say, please hurt me.
This may have happened.
duly noted. Okay, so let me read this wild magic surge and then we shall begin in earnest. And no magical girl transformation sequences, sorry.
Jess is vetoed.
sorry guys, Jess has
We're
vetoed
not-
it.
Listen, when I come back in some other season and we play Magical Fury, you'll have all the transformation sequences.
Oh my god, if I was in that, I would like spin around in my chair and go like, "Wah!"
God help us.
You know you'd love it. You know you'd love it.
I'm
I'd buy
getting
in a
my...
full wig in Sailor Moon outfit just for that.
Well, now we have to do it.
That's a Sailor Moon one shot.
Like, before now, it was... Oh god, what have we started? What have we done? We spent so long thinking about what we could do, we didn't think about what we should.
God. A Sailor Moon one shot.
Let me look on Amazon for outfits now.
I could put my hair in like pigtails and have a tiara and
I would not be opposed to running that, and I happen to have a magical fury hack, so I've been using it for a while.
I mean, we're totally talking about this afterwards, because I actually have a space over Christmas that could use a game in it, and that sounds amazing.
Oh no, what have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, you said it live, everyone.
Well,
This is like, wait a sec.
oh, I'm busy, actually.
Oh.
Until 2020. Okay. We are about to do this thing. Everybody ready?
I was ready as I'll be.
Look at that link later. But I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
So, now that we've gotten everybody distracted by magical girls, previously, you all made your way into the region of Hyolheki, and as you were moving through the forest there, you got attacked by a shadowy hound of some kind. Your friend, the Kitsune Iroha, fended it off and told all of you to run, so you all fled the forest, leaving her behind to fight the creature. And you made your way to the lake that surrounds Shimotsuki, the capital of the Hyolheki region, which is your hometown, Arashi. And unusually, the lake was completely frozen over. That doesn't happen even in the deadest of winter. There was no way for you to cross other than to walk, and as you did, you discovered that was some very thin ice, and you all very nearly fell into the frigid waters. Some good rolls on the part of Hetsuko, who was not actually present, but, you know, we had her in the scene. Managed to rescue the lot of you and Ikumi's quick thinking, and you guys managed to escape that little trap of Ogumo's. And then you made your way into town, and you found yourselves ensnared in yet another trap. Strange symbols placed on the entire town, which is frozen completely, covered in ice. Ended up sort of teleporting all of you off to separate areas of the city, and you were a bit lost and alone for a while. But Arashi, as he was making his way through the town, stumbled onto none other than Miharu, your old friend who you've all been looking for, whom you'd all forgotten for a very long time, and were gradually remembering after your awakening. You reunited with Ikumi, and then found Kazumi. But nobody has seen hide nor hair of Etsuko so far. So you resolved to take a rest and prepare to look for her, heading toward the castle the following day. Everybody go ahead and roll a condition check for me for the day if you... Oh, fuck.
Wow.
Well...
we're starting off on a really good.
Oh,
And
Oh no. Oh
Kelly,
no.
Kelly Lane or Talia Darkin in chat donates £10. Good thing for someone of Jess's choice, as it sounds like it's going to be a rough old day.
Aww.
good. Someone of my choice, as in a player?
She didn't specify.
Okay.
Sumimasen.
Well, thank you, Ellie.
And the good thing is for Ogomo.
Honestly, though,
He sprouts wings.
Oh,
He'll be the
God.
butterfly that he ever
Oh, yeah.
always wanted to
he
be.
says yes, a player.
Yeah.
Alright, so it could be for someone.
Yeah. Hi.
Wow, guys. Okay.
We did
Isn't
not
like a
sleep
2
well.
unconscious by the rules? If you get 2, isn't that just like you're out, like you're knocked out?
No, a fumble means you have to choose between sick or poisoned. Of I think level 6.
Okay, so we were in that that
It's
Or
level 4.
exhausted or poisoned level 4. Thank you, Sheena.
Okay, so we were in the blacksmith's place, and I think I would have I'd be exhausted because we slept in a hot room, and I'm like really used to cold weather. So I probably went outside, like tried to sleep, but
It's too cold to sleep outside. It's too hot inside. You're just like
exactly.
that's
There we go.
the worst.
So what do I take?
Exhaustion 4.
Oh, it already moved up. Oh.
Everybody else. Oof. Okay. Cool. I just wanted to get those numbers out of the way. So.
And that's like our condition level, right?
Yep. That will matter in battle later.
Oh boy.
So, those of you that are present have gone to bed, and your sleep is relatively undisturbed. And as you sleep, you dream. In a sunlit glade of bamboo, white light shimmering down upon green shoots and a soft carpet of grass at the base of a silvery stone shrine, we see a young man with soft, fluffy, sakura-colored hair, clothed in white and violet robes of a priest as he paints words with delicate grace upon a scroll. A long time ago, 5 travelers came together to spread the blessings of the White Ryu, Izanagi, throughout the land of Oka. They set forth at the end of winter, starting from the frozen cliffs of Hyoheki, and brought the blessings of spring and blooming sakura with them wherever they went. It was on this journey that the world began to sicken, and the claws of the underworld began to seize upon the bounty of Oka. The 5 travelers rose up to stop it, to protect their homes, but they were not strong enough to defeat the servants of the goddess Izanami, and so she slew the White Ryu, Izanagi, and claimed him for her own, and named him Enma. Struck with despair at their failure, the travelers were unable to act, until one, in desperation, used what power he had left to seal them all away, Enma's spirit and his friends both, in the hope that someone, someday, would find a way to finish what they had been unable to do. His power spent and his soul bound to the magic, the lone traveler rested at the place of the ceiling for countless ages, waiting and hoping for someone who would be able to rescue the world from the Black Ryu's awakening. You all waken, having rested for the night in the safety of the smithy. Perturbed a bit by the curious dream, but it's already starting to fade from your memories a bit as you remember you need to go onward to the palace in hopes of finding Etsuko safe. And as you rise, Miharu has already is awake and is kind of tending the fire that you've stoked, and is sort of keeping things tidy, making sure the smoke doesn't go into where all of you are.
Good morning, Miharu.
Oh, Ikumi, did you sleep well?
I slept better, but it was fun keeping the room so hot that I actually had to keep going outside.
Well, we shouldn't waste time. If everybody's ready, we should go.
We need to find Etsuko.
Yes.
I need like 20 more hours of sleep. That room was so hot.
Can sleep after we find Etsuko and stop Enma.
Oh yeah, Etsuko, we need to find her. Let me just wake up. Do you have water? I need water.
Miharu goes and gets some water from the little area you all had set up the night before while you were eating dinner and hands you a small cup filled. Here you are.
I'll chip some ice off the wall, put it in his drink for him.
The magical ice that doesn't melt.
Yeah, so I'm wondering, is it even cold? Or is it just hot ice?
It's cold, but it's also probably kind of sharp.
So it just breaks my cup. Nice. Thanks, Akumi.
Well, we should hurry and find her, don't you think?
Yeah.
I agree. Do we have any idea where she is?
Well, I did a little fortune reading last night before I went to bed, and I think maybe if we look in the direction of the palace, it's the only place that's left.
You say they captured you, Miharu. Are they all waiting there?
I imagine so. But I feel better about that knowing we're all here.
Perhaps they're ready for a good and decent challenge.
I don't know if I want to challenge them necessarily, but at very least we need to find Etsuko and get her safe.
Especially if Shujin's here.
Yes. Is everybody all right? Is anybody hurt?
I'm okay.
Just tired.
Just tired.
He can help with that. Joys of being a healer. So within a few moments, Miharu has prepared you some tea. And he hands you a cup of this steaming hot tea, Adashi, that smells quite strong. It's not really tasty, but it seems pretty potent. Here, this should help.
Thanks, that was really good.
Awful?
No, it was fine. It was great. Ah.
You don't have to lie. I know it tastes terrible.
It's awful.
It'll wake you up for a little while.
The worst thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Or a fighter. I can show you how
The
to be a
worst
shield.
thing?
Well, anyway, why don't we get on our way? That's only going to hold you for an hour.
All right. Akumi, you ready? Akumi?
I'm ready. Yes.
Kazumi?
I'm ready.
Okay, shall we just go to the palace? We'll do that.
Go to the palace, find Etsuko, kill Shujin, shame Ibaraki.
Oh, I can't wait to watch you shame him. It's gonna be great.
No, we'll need to. If they're all here, Ogamo's here too.
So, you all make your way through the city. It's very quiet, except for the random meowing of a cat.
God, that's
At least we have Etsuko's cat.
We have Etsuko's cat,
You
yes.
still have Etsuko's cat. All is not lost.
Better not have lost my cat.
We'll assume that it's with Kazumi. And you make your way into the palace with no real struggle, no more traps. I'm sorry.
The cat's going to give us away at every step.
No troubles except that pesky Bakeneko kitten. Um, cursed cats. And you're now greeted with more familiar sights, Adashi, as you walk through the courtyard of the palace and up to the doors of the palace proper.
Arashi starts whispering like, over here is like part of the, and then over here is, that's where, starting his like tour again, but like very quietly, just like, okay, so that's where I one time, like, I did that over there. And mostly just whispering to like Miharu, because like, that's just what he's doing right now, because torturing him for giving him that awful tasting tea.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, the doors are open. It's dark and misty as you walk in. And he's just going to keep doing that, so whatever.
Adds to the ambiance.
Yeah, definitely. Like much of the city, the halls of the palace are a frozen shadow of their former beauty. Every curve and plane is captured under a layer of dark ice, radiating a cold black mist that seems to suck away any light that tries to slip past. And the cat does not like it.
Don't like it.
Like, okay, Ikamu's gonna pick the cat up and just be like trying to soothe it, like, oh, okay, shh, shh.
It's okay.
Yep, soothing the cat.
So cute. And fluffy.
Yep. And as you enter this space, it's even colder here than it was outside somehow. Chills you to the bone. And you can see at the back two figures standing on the raised dais where royal banners hang over broken, faded murals of heroics past. There's a man and a woman. Your father and mother, Adashi. Your mother, Hinoto, steps forward, arms open wide, a smile on her too pale face, no breath misting from her lips when she speaks. Adashi, my son, you've come home.
Are you real?
She takes a few steps forward again. You don't quite hear the footfalls you'd expect to hear on the icy floor. Of course we're real, darling. Where have you been all this time? We've been waiting for you.
Waiting?
Of course, the ritual cannot begin without all of you here.
With that, Arashi just like jumps back, it's like, mm-mm.
Behind you, the doors of the palace slam closed. And the chamber is darker still. And your father steps forward, drawing his sword, and you hear it sing. Orogumo is quite prepared, but there was one last piece. It's about time you served some use, my son.
Arashi just stands there frozen, just like, no, and just pushes out a barrier. Wait, can I do that?
If it's round reflection, that is a ritual, so no.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to have you all roll initiative, please.
Yeah, I'd like to roll in front of Arashi as his father's bearing down on him.
Cool.
Okay.
This is fine.
This music is like
very fun. Yup.
Initiative.
Luck be a lady.
Oh man.
Did you need me to roll too, or not?
Nope, you are we're gonna get to you in when this is done.
That's fine with me.
Yep. Etsuko is still missing. However, I do have a sheet for Miharu that I can give you if you would like to command him. And
Sure.
you'll just have, I don't have it built into Roll20, but I can give you the deets.
The deeds.
I will do that right now. There you go.
Thanks.
Oh, we're at 11 retweets apparently.
Ooh.
Damn.
You people have been tweeting.
Okay.
Oh no, I make it 7.
Oh, Scrat, I think you have the wrong.
Yeah, I think you did. 'Cause I
Really?
had
Yeah.
to-
You have in an hour, the penultimate.
Oh
Oh no. Well, let me just update that. Well, thank you for updating that one though, guys. But it would seem I've done the wrong thing, and here is the actual tweet right now. There you go.
Okay, so we've got Ikumi with an 11.
Uh,
There we go. Okay, so they have.
How do I roll initiative for him?
That's gonna be Dex and Int, I believe. So for him, it's gonna be a 8 and a 6.
Okay. An 8 and a 6.
There
How
we
did I do
go.
this last time?
Now we're at 11, so now we can have a wild magic surge in combat.
Oh.
One,
If you want to just roll real dice for this, I trust you.
4, 6.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay! Roll 20 formulas
Wow.
actually work.
Think out.
Okay. Let's see. So, and then a 7 and a 7. Okay. And a 6. I think that's everything. All right. Objects. This is a boss fight, so we have 10 objects to select. You are in the icy throne room of the palace. Right. Give me an object.
I would like a fallen pillar, please.
A fallen pillar? Okay. Kent.
Arashi's hopes and dreams.
A physical, tangible object. Of which those are not.
Let's go with the banners.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Sheena.
Something like a scepter.
Okay. So, like, a ceremonial
Yeah.
thing. We'll say a ceremonial staff. Anna.
You said pillars, right, Sheena?
No,
There's
Scrat
fallen
has
pillar. Yeah, fallen pillar, the royal banners that are behind them, a ceremonial staff, and
Mm-hmm. And maybe like a fallen door, or like a piece of a fallen door.
okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I am gonna say some ice boulders. Okay, back to the top. Scrat.
I would like an ice chandelier, please.
Oh god. Okay. Are you gonna swing from the chandelier?
Possibly.
A
Should I leave now? Kent.
Okay, so you know how Hioheki is very like we kill everyone. I want like a pit of death, like if that's plausible. Like
Throne room?
I feel like that would be very.
I feel like Kent's going for a moon door feel, like Game of
Mhm.
Okay.
Like kind of like the moon door, because it could work.
Okay.
So giant hole in the floor.
Basically a moon door, so it's probably got a switch to open it.
Yeah.
Because clearly you guys walked right over it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That.
Sheena.
A throne. Throne room.
Thrones.
Logical.
Boulders. Maybe
We
like
have we have some ice boulders already. So
oh,
something
how about just broken glass from like a window? Were
Okay.
there windows in the-
Anna's going
So,
gangster on us over here. Just give me a shard of glass.
Let me just shank them all.
Miharu's gonna pick up a shard of glass and just run.
I'm trying to like think what he would use, but it's like in a savage mentality, you know?
Hashtag not a Bavarian.
He is mostly a healer and supports, but he does have a staff that he can. whack
I
things.
bet he does.
And
You got to fumble on your condition, right? That means your conditions too. You can die very easily. That's the only warning I will give you. I'm kidding. Okay, last.
As you freak out the player very, very, very hardcorely.
Oh, good. All right. One more object. I'm going to say, discarded armor. All right. Ikumi, you are first.
Okay. I'm gonna save the chandelier for next round.
Okay.
Because I need to defend Arashi. He's like drawing swords and stuff, so I want to get this guy's attention. So I'm going to rush in and I'm going to I'm gonna maybe I'm not gonna use an object this time. I'm just gonna rush in and just like spin in front of Arashi so that my feet flash, catching the sword, and then slash at him with my wakizashi.
Roll your attack, your accuracy check.
damn.
14.
14 hits. Roll your damage.
4.
Okay. I'm assuming you hit Papa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He drew a sword, so I'm diving straight into him.
Cool. All right. Excellent. Now it is their turn. So he's just going to come right up and counter attack you with dice that I need to get. That is a 10. That does not hit. You're fine.
It's close though. I'd like to think there's a bit of
Yeah.
a duck, maybe hair flick, like
Yeah.
slicing the
You get a
hairs.
li- You see a few stray hairs that just got sliced, drifting off the
Like,
wind, and you felt that.
Yeah, she sort of like dropped back into like the sit down pose from like you know. Yeah.
Yes. And Mother is going to come at you, Arashi, and is going to just reach out her hands and swipe with huge talon-like nails at you. And that is a roll worthy of me. That's a 2.
Adashi, your family's really freaky.
Yeah, they
What?
look a little scary. Kazumi, it is your turn.
Kazumi is going to draw her bow and shoot at Mama.
Okay. What's the -2?
I don't know. Let
Do
me.
you have some status conditions that are...
No.
That's weird. Okay, so that's a 6?
Yeah,
Does not hit.
didn't think so.
Okay. Adashi, it is your turn.
All right. Arashi would like to. We're fighting in cold, right?
Yep.
Do my weather modifiers do anything with that?
They don't do anything to your attacks, no. That's only
What
for
are-
traffic checks and stuff.
What about for condition checks?
I don't remember for sure. But it's mostly for travel.
Okay, yeah. No, sorry. Really, I just saw that and I was like, Arashi would like to cast Parika Crackle Static.
Okay. Do your magic roll and do your chant and all that good stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna do checks.
Yep, int and spirit for your magic check. Okay.
Okay. So he
yeah, what does this look like, and give us your chant.
I don't have a chant. Fuck. Hold on, really quick.
It's fine.
So it looks like lightning and like light is just like going all around him,
Mhm.
and he's like, I don't have one. He mumbles something to himself because he's so panicked.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
So you just are suffused with this static, kind of electric energy around you, and I believe, if I recall that spell correctly, you actually take a bit of damage.
I do. It's a 1 dice of. Hold on, really quickly. That would be. So it's 1 spirit dice.
Yep. So roll your spirit die.
How do I just do? Oh, duh.
Whatever it is. It's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, no, that was a silly question.
It's fine. Magic is a lot.
Roll d10. Okay, so I take 5 damage.
Yep, you take 5 damage, but if anybody touches you after that, they will be taking.
Whatever, up to 10 damage.
Yep. Cool. So it's Miharu's turn.
I have a question. With
Yeah.
Arashi, anybody that touches him will get that damage?
I don't have the spell immediately.
I have the spell.
Anybody.
Yeah.
It's It's
Anybody who the caster touches or attacks, or anyone who attacks the caster.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
be careful with them touch heals,
Okay. Noted.
unless you want to take a little bit of
Well.
damage. But
No,
That's
that's alright.
burn.
So I have another question.
Yeah.
So he has healing and first aid, and another
Mhm.
thing called pure touch.
Yep.
Does the healing, is it magical, or do I have to touch?
The healing implies like bandaging and stuff. The cure touch is a spell, but it does require you to touch.
Okay.
So both of them
Oh.
probably do.
crap.
But I
Jess,
don't want to take damage. Or he doesn't.
If I if I try to heal myself, do I have to take the damage? Or since I already took the damage?
I don't
Never
think
mind.
You can
Sorry.
heal yourself.
Okay. Just
It's basically if anybody else touches you, they get static shock.
That is some hardcore Catholic teaching there.
God. I'm leaving.
Alright, and I have more questions about Miharu.
Sure.
Can I heal multiple times? Like unlimited times?
Yeah. I mean, you as long as you succeed on the skill. Oh my god. Sorry.
They've
Alright,
set
well,
the dogs on us!
release the hounds. Okay, well, I can't really heal him unless I touch him. So I am going to grab some of the shards of glass that were on the floor.
Oh my god. Okay.
How to play a wholesome small boy.
Hashtag not a barbarian! Hashtag not a barbarian!
Grab a shard of glass and stab it.
hashtag not a healer. That's for sure.
Definitely not.
It's
Maybe
fine.
only in Overwatch sometimes. Okay,
He does.
so-
I will let you know he has one attack spell, and that is Kaguya's Leylands.
The what?
Kaguya's Leylands.
Oh, I see it. Okay, what does that do?
That.
Where's my sheet?
Oh, I should grab the spells.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to go look for all the book stuff because.
Hold on, I got it.
I was gonna say you have that spell, right, Sheena?
Is that a spring magic spell?
Yeah.
No, I'm summer magic.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Back to
beams of light as thick as bamboo shoot skewer the enemy, deals spirit damage. So you roll his spirit dice to the target. If it is night and the moon is visible, increase the damage by 1d6.
Yep.
Is it night?
Yes. The moon is not visible though, so
Oh, so it's just
but
1d10.
yeah, just do like a sense check. So for him, it's gonna be a 10 and an 8
Plus 1d8.
to see if he's. Yeah, he does the magic.
Yeah?
And then you can roll the damage.
And that's
on-
just a 1d8, right? Or d10.
and which
1d10.
who's he aiming at?
He is aiming at the father.
Okay, the Fada.
Father. Dang, that sucks. Oh, it's something. That's
Well,
a 4.
It's better than nothing.
Yes, that is true.
All right. Excellent.
No shanking today. Yet.
Although that is an image.
It's just like. I don't know what's going
Yep.
Shank.
All right. Hold tight for like 30 seconds, friends, so I can refresh my water because my throat is dying.
Please,
Girl.
please do.
worries.
Go get some tea and more coffee.
Turn the kettle on.
I had to refill so many times today.
I might have bought myself some stress chocolate today.
Stress chocolate, nice.
I have no stress food.
Dairy milk.
Oh my god. I love that. I love those and the other purple ones.
So if I do head over to Canada, this is going to be the thing I miss most.
Wait, they have Cadbury in Canada?
Is it the same as UK Cadbury?
I'm not sure.
I'm not 100%
I think
on
it's
that.
just. I think it's just. Yeah, but I think it's just the U.S. law that does that.
Really?
I think so. You might be in the
Bring up
clear.
U.S. law.
Awesome.
You could make a Twitter post about it and ask like your Canadian friends to let them know.
It's true. What's that other purple chocolate called though? I think it starts with an L. It has a little cow on it, I think.
Milka.
Yes.
Mm,
Those
Milka's
are
amazing.
so good.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I have cough drops now.
Yay!
So sorry, friends.
Don't trip, girl.
Yeah.
Health
fine.
comes first.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yes.
Does it though? Does it?
Yes, it does. Trust. Trust.
Look,
Potato
we-
Hollow says
Click.
that it's Canada, the Canada Cadbury is the same as the UK.
You saw? Well, hang a minute. Kinder eggs at Walgreens? I thought they were illegal in the US.
No.
Yeah, but we have like
We
the
have 'em.
janky ones.
The janky ones.
It's true.
It's so
like
true.
It's like the child-proof ones.
How can you make a Kinder egg childproof? It's already designed for Anyway.
Yeah,
It's candy inside instead of like a toy. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, it's
we
like
had a discussion about this at PAX actually.
I'm gonna buy
Of
some
all
and I'll find
things.
out for you guys.
All right. Now that I hopefully won't die from coughing.
Please don't.
Yeah, don't die.
No. Ikumi, I believe it is your turn.
Top of the round, that's me.
Okay.
So he's still standing after my initial Wakazashi attack, and she's in a seated position. So she's going to spring up into a handstand, spin, handspring off towards a wall, run up it, jump onto the chandelier, cut the chandelier so that it lands on top of him with her sword out so she can hit him.
All right. Yeah, he starts to bring up his sword to deflect you. So go ahead and roll your accuracy with a +1 from that excellent item usage.
So that should be +1 more, so that should be 9.
Okay. And that was the chandelier, right?
Mhm.
9. Does not hit.
Oh! As bits of crystal chandelier are exploding around us and the blades lock,
Yeah,
I'm just
there's-
like, NANI?!
You're practically just kind of in the air as he and he pushes against the blade, and you flip back and land on your feet. You did not strike him, but you sent some sparks flying, so that was a whole thing. And it is their turn. Mother is going to come swiping at you again, Arashi, with her claws. That's a number. That's a 14. Which hits.
Well, she has to roll a d10
Mm-hmm.
because she touched me.
Mm-hmm. Well, she has to do damage too.
Please don't.
Can we not?
So take 3 damage,
Okay.
and the D10 is your what you do to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 5. So yeah, you feel the talons, icy talons, kind of sink into you and rake your skin.
Oh.
Even as she does that, you hear her, and she draws her hand back, and she kind of licks the blood off of the talons as it drips, and she heals 3 damage back in spite of taking 5.
If you ask politely, the DM legally has to not deal damage. It's the law.
What?
It's
not how it
RPG.
works.
It just passed. You didn't hear?
It just passed. I don't think so. That's cute though. Meanwhile, Papa is going to attack Ikumi because she seems very into crossing swords with him.
Such a child.
Are we actually 12? Are we?
Well, depends who you ask.
Wow, that's a whole 3.
Ooh!
So he takes 2 quick steps forward in perfect form and swipes at you with his blade, but you're ready for it this time and you dodge out of the way.
Can I cartwheel and stand on his blade?
Sure.
No. Or if NANI?!
All right. Kazumi, it is your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast Shooting Star.
Okay. On which one?
Mum.
Okay.
Let me do my magic check. It's a 4.
It's not a fumble.
Okay. Fading is the summer's light, giving way to blackest night, dotted sky with light so far, here I cast Shooting Star.
Nice.
And that one is her spirit die, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think so.
So that's a D8. Where did my roll 20 go? 3 points of damage.
Okay. And I think you actually would have had to beat her condition, but I'm just going to ignore that because I forgot.
Okay.
So I'm going to give you that. So you... What does it look like when you cast Shooting Star?
Kind of like bringing her hands together, and they kind of glow with the bright kind of summery light. And then she pushes it out.
Okay, so does she like kind of Sailor Mars it and just like...
Yep.
Alright, cool.
Yep.
So the shooting stars launch, and you kind of notice her garb starts to engulf a bit in flame.
I actually have a question.
Yeah.
So when we leveled up, I took my second type as attack type,
Mhm.
and it says that you get a +1 bonus to damage rolls during combat. Does that count for my magic spells too?
That's a good question. I don't know. I would think no,
Okay.
but I'm not. I mean, if you can convince me why I should say yes, I might. I think attack type is physically oriented.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, no worries.
So that will definitely help with your bow.
Yeah, if I can actually hit something with my bow.
Well, that's a different problem.
Yeah.
Kazumi's eyes just aren't that great, I guess. It's fine. All right. Arashi, it is your turn.
Yes. Okay. Arashi would like to cast another spell.
Okay.
Okay. Let me do it's gonna be hold on. What's it called again? One more second. Sorry. He would like to cast Ice Sword of Desire
Okay.
on Ikumi.
Ooh, okay.
Sorry, what's that spell name?
Ice Sword of Desire.
Okay, so I just need to do a stat check. Sense
Do your
checking.
magic check. You're
It's
fine.
okay. So Arashi stands there, and he. Where's?
I am
Hold on.
intrigued as to what this spell does with a name like that.
It's
So-
actually a really fantastic spell.
So Arashi like goes into Zen mode. He's like, ice cold, frozen steel, blend as one. Bring them pain, make them feel. Ice Sword of Desire. And so now Scrat has a sword that just melds from his hand, and it like an icicle, and it gives you +2 attack.
You basically just get a +2 attack bonus on your normal attacks for your damage.
Or your Wakizashi could be frozen with.
Yeah.
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 Bit of column A,
Whatever
bit of
you-
column B. We'll take it.
Yep. So you get +2 damage to your whenever you strike.
+2 damage.
+2
Yeah.
damage.
Oh.
However, should you fall in battle, the enemy gets that enchantment on their weapon.
Slim chance.
But I trust you, Akumi.
Good thing we all roll great condition checks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And can I move back or no?
You can only do one thing per turn, and you have.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
But you can move on the next turn if you so desire. It is Miharu's turn.
Alright, seeing as that's kind of like the only thing I know how to do with him, I'm not doing him justice.
That's okay.
Care,
Most of
what's
the-
Cure Plus Plus?
Cure Plus Plus is just a extra powerful version of Cure Touch.
Oh, okay.
It automatically goes into effect when you do Cure Touch. Briar Nono is a stat down spell that will reduce the initiative of the baddies.
Oh, interesting.
That's a summer spell, so I think Kazumi, you should have access to that one as well.
Yeah, I do. I just don't have a chant for it. I couldn't think of one.
It's okay.
I think he might just want to do more damage. How are you guys feeling? You guys okay? That's not his voice.
He's
Mirrors in the back,
supporting.
like, you're doing great, sweetie!
You're doing fine, sweetie.
Yeah, I'll probably just keep doing the
The ley lance.
yeah.
Okay. That
Sweet.
works.
So it was 1d10 and 1d8 to see if I could do the
Yep.
thing, right?
Yep. Oh.
Does that
This,
not
I
do
believe-
the...
Oh, this works, but because I think this one is actually an area spell, not a targeted spell. So.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, that works, and then the damage is a 6.
Oh, it's a
Oh
6,
no, the damage
not
is
a
a...
d-
Oh. No, I
Is this-
just can't. I just can't read roll 20. That's all. This is fine.
No, it's all good.
Yes, it works, and it does 2 damage. Who was he aiming for?
For the father.
Okay.
And-
Calculator.
And all the spells are on the thingy, right?
Uh,
On that document that you sent us?
yes, on the PDF, the rulebook.
Yeah.
They're in there.
Okay.
Oh,
I
right.
will find. Proceed, that is all.
Yep. Okay, back around to the top. Ikumi, who are you striking with your cool new stuff?
Well, I'm going to be diving and surfing. No, I'm gonna like jump off away onto one of these fallen pillars around me, and I'm gonna use it to spring straight off back towards Daddy Dearest with my ice sword in hand. So that'd be like an
Okay.
extra +1 for attack, and then if I hit it, it'd be the damage that gets the +2, right?
Yep.
13.
That hits.
Another 7 damage.
All right. Is that including the +2?
Yeah. Hang on a minute, it's +2 twice for some reason.
Roll 20. Why? Well, whatever. We'll go with it.
Okay.
That's fine. All right. You. How does it look when you strike at him this time?
I'm like diving like full stretch and like sword arm out. Going for his gut, like going straight through the middle.
All right. So you're just.
Yeah.
Yep. So you.
Ikumi has no
dive
restraint.
in- Yeah, you just dive in and you strike, and you kind of cut into the side, and it goes right through. There's no blood. It's just you sort of see like oozing ice kind of dribble out of the wound. But he seems quite a bit worse for wear, and he's just. And yeah, that's what you get a look at, and he's going to reach a hand and seize on that sword and take a swing at you with his other to try and keep you there. No actual effect. This is just rule of cool, basically. That is a number, and I need to grab the stats. He doesn't hit you somehow.
I'm gonna do the
Because I rolled a 10.
I'm gonna do the Jackie Chan thing. I'm gonna let go of the sword so he's got it, and then like punch him and take the sword back. Like no damage,
Okay.
but just roll of cool.
And you just back off. 'Cause there's just this like strange oozy slush kind of dripping off your blade. Yeah, that definitely happened. Mother is going to attack again at her son. And that does hit. So, do you want to roll the static damage? Because I think that's still in effect. Okay. She seizes at you, Adashi, with her claws and just sinks them into you. But you feel, as she sinks her claws in, you feel the static kind of start to charge, and it goes up her arms and kind of already starts to just peel away papery skin, and she tumbles and falls over dead? Question mark?
Can I just like look at her and be like, "You're not my real mother."
You can say that, but do you believe it?
Arashi doesn't know.
Yeah, because it sure looks like your mother.
Just know, why are you this way?
Black Raven, you asked.
We asked for this. We asked for this.
Just remember, I am giving you everything you wanted and more. All right, so that leaves Foda. Still standing, but he has already gone. So Kazumi, it is your turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Fire Nono.
Okay.
Magic check.
Yep.
Right. And that's gonna be on, of course, their area.
Right. Assumed. You sure you don't want to cast it in the back area?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cast it all the way in the back, just in case they decide to back up.
All right. So that reduces his initiative by 2, I believe, right?
Yes. -2 to anyone in the area.
All right. So his initiative is now 8. Initiative is great in Ryutama because that is effectively your AC or defense stat. So that is your target number when you try to make attacks.
Yeah.
And now his is a bit lower, so good job. Adashi, it is your turn. Your father is sort of locked in combat with Yukumi.
Well, that's good because I think I'm going to cast a nice shooting star.
Okay.
Okay. So that works, right? That.
Yep.
Okay, so bright light, starry night, devastate my foe, bring them woe, shooting star.
All right.
And that is, I always forget the stat. It's spirit, right? It's spirit.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 4 damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool. What does it look like when you cast Shooting Star?
So it comes out of my hands like this, in like little like bright little, yeah. They're like.
Yep. So you shoot several tiny fireballs,
Mhm.
and they land in succession and kind of start to burn up the royal robes of your father. And he just and starts to kind of pat them out. But he takes a bit of damage. And now it is Miharu's turn.
So he's gonna cast Briar Nono.
Okay. Kazumi did cast that already, so you probably don't.
Okay, I thought it was something else. My bad.
I don't think it stacks.
I don't know. Okay, then I'll just continue using the other thing.
Just bamboo lances of death. Yes.
Yeah.
Wait.
Sure. Yes? Okay. This is why I don't play people with, like, magic stuff.
Yeah, roll the d8, d10, so effectively like a sense check. Mm-hmm.
And
And then a d6, I think, for damage.
Oh, damn it.
No, it's your spirit die.
For Kaguya's Ley Lance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is a 10.
It's a d6 additional.
Oh, it's the additional d6 if you're under moonlight. That's right.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
we're not under moonlight, right?
Nope, no moon.
Yeah. Okay, so just
Alright, cool.
New plan, guys. We lure them outside.
yes.
Good luck.
Sounds like a great plan.
You might be trapped in the castle now.
Uh,
God damn it, Kent. How dare you? Alright. We're back at the top of the turn. Ikumi, are you still beating the crap out of this guy?
So, okay. But this isn't right? This is creepy. This doesn't seem normal.
I mean, he doesn't seem alive, but he's certainly animated.
So I'm gonna do something really stupid on the off chance that it'll do something different. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm essentially going to sheathe my wakizashi, dropping the +2 bonus. I'm going to draw my dad's sword, and despite not really being able to use it, I'm going to try and take a swing with that, and I'm going to chuck 3 nat 20s on it because I suck with those stats.
Okay. Yeah. So take your accuracy check, which I think for a katana was like strength.
I've got strength dex down for Katana Memura.
hold on. Dex strength. Yes.
Yeah,
okay.
I have dex strength as well.
Strength is an axe.
Yes. Okay. Dex and strength. So your crit, you're using your bonus right
Yeah,
there.
I added the
Yep.
3 nat 1s to it. I probably didn't need to, but there you go. That's a 14.
I mean, his initiative is 8, so that definitely strikes. Roll your damage.
Yeah, I don't have anything to add to this, right? Okay, so the best we can hope for here is a 4. That can't be right. I don't know why D20 Roll20 is adding 2 all the time. That's
It's because you've got attack double stacked. Your attack type.
Ah, yes, you doubled down on attack type.
Oh, sweet. So it will be a 5.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Describe how you make the killing strike with your father's.
So it's a katana, right? So like I'm sheathing the wakizashi, and as I'm doing so, I'm gonna like completely disrespectfully flip the katana out, catch it in the other hand, and slice it through his head, and then just like,
Okay.
or try to at least. Yeah, and then try and like wipe. I'm gonna, if whether he's down or not, I'm gonna try and wipe the blade on his shoulder and like try and sheath it the way my dad would. But I'm gonna like fuck it up a little bit, and I'm gonna like miss the sheath and like try and do the cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So you mostly get it. And yeah, you cut his head clean off. The body tumbles, and there's just that slushy, icy ooze that kind of starts to fall out. And as they lie there and the bodies sort of bleed out, spider lilies start to rise up from the liquid. And they are gone. But they are definitely your parents, Arashi. Or were.
That was low. It's low of them to do that.
Did they just reanimate them just to mess with our heads? My head? Or were they frozen here the entire time?
I don't know.
I'm gonna kill them.
I agree. Let's do that.
Miharu pauses, and you can kind of see him standing as if praying over the forms. And he looks to you, Arashi. Are you going to be all right?
I'll pray for her, not for him.
Of course. This is awful.
Like, Kumi's got that, like, buzz of adrenaline from a fight, and now it's really awkward, and she's sort of...
It's like in the corner going like...
Still itching to fight a little bit, but yeah, it's kind of a moment.
So Arashi goes down over to like the corpse area of his mother, and he like pulls off his locket that he's been holding on to, and just like opens it up and sees his younger brother and the picture of what would have been his mother like 900 years ago, and just like prays a little bit. And this, like, looking at the locket, like, this is the image I want to look at, and not the image that I see right now, like the withered and the spider lilies all up. And he doesn't want to like break either, so he just like quickly closes the locket and just puts it back under his clothes, and just like goes, all right, I think that's a good enough goodbye. That, yeah, let's move on.
You can take your time if you need to, Arashi. It took plenty of time at my village until the volcano exploded.
And in mine.
Here we don't really take that much time for goodbyes. And so Arashi will go over to the moon door lever and just try to crank it.
It's challenging. It takes you a bit because everything is so frozen over, but with enough strength put behind it, you manage to kind of crack the ice and get it to move again.
And then he like slowly whispers, or quietly whispers, like, born from ice to ice, they go back to. And just turns to Akumi and goes, okay, are you ready to fight some more?
Let's fight.
Let's do this.
All right.
Okay.
So, you all steel yourselves, agreeing to make your way further. And you head deeper in, agreeing to explore further in the maze-like palace with hope of locating Etsuko. You step beyond the main hall's great doors and into the glimmering gloom, where eerie red light filters and reflects off the thin coating of ice on every surface. Miharu delays a little bit and then follows behind after a moment, watching all of you proceed deeper in, and unseen to the rest of the group. He smiles to himself with a cool amusement, pale eyes flickering briefly to scarlet as he passes under the shadow of the doorway.
Vindicated.
Are you, though? Maybe. Meanwhile, elsewhere, Etsuko, when you're back. Actually, this might be a good time. Should we take a quick break?
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Take a breather while
Sure.
everybody's processing.
Grab yourself some tea while we rage.
Yes.
Okay. We're taking a short a breather to shake out the whatevers.
The whatevers.
Can't.
Whatever.
Whatevers.
You gave him to a player to play. That's like a rule. That's like a thing. Like
Wait, what?
he was player controlled. That means he's good.
Mhm. It's
I'm
fine.
just so mad at myself. I am so mad at myself. I gave him the fan.
Mhm.
Did.
Wait. Hold up. Did I just miss that ending? Was Miharu not Miharu?
Should I
Holy
should
crap.
we
Red
repeat
eyes.
that for
Red
all the people who
eyes.
missed it?
But like,
Oh,
It-
okay. I thought you said that something else was in this room creeping, and that's when like
No.
distractions happened. And I was like,
No.
No, Mihiru did something unseen. His eyes flickered red.
Here you go, friends.
No.
spider guy. I bet you.
It's Ogamo. It has to be.
Oh, Mihiru's in the group. I just noticed.
I know, isn't he the best
Where
boy
is he?
ever?
And then slowly the picture changes to Ogamo.
He's like, hello, I am Ogamo.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take 5-10 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna go across to a be right back screen. We'll be back in 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna fetch some tea for my poor throat.
See you shortly.
I'm gonna go pee.
I'm gonna go pee.
And we return. Oh, hi, everyone.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hi, friend.
Right.
Everything is just fine.
This is fine.
That's-
It's all fine.
Yep, that's one way of putting it. That's an opinion.
You guys didn't see anything.
Oh, I know.
My good friends in chat know exactly the kind of bullshit I'm about. It's fine.
Yeah.
I love your BS, Jess.
It's
I
wonderful.
love it.
It's wonderful.
No sarcasm. Like, I think it's badass.
Have you emotionally prepared yourself, Kent? Okay.
Look like you've been on a journey.
He is
That was
prepared for stress eating.
food? Stress food? Cool.
Yes, I am
Oh, hey.
fully prepared to be.
Twilight's Falling, thank you so much for that 1,000 bits for bad things to happen to fake Miharu.
That would require there to be a fake Miharu, though.
Can't need
Because
another
you-
break.
You see, it will all be made clear in time.
Okay, I just need another like 10 minutes now. Knowing first my parents were used against me, now Miharu.
Well,
Okay.
well, everything is fine. Shall we proceed?
Yes.
Please.
All right. So, meanwhile, as you all descend further into the palace, unwitting, unknowing of the change that's come over your friend, we are going to find out what happened to Etsuko. Etsuko, how are you?
Well, I don't know how she is, but I'm doing okay.
All right, good. We're about to find out. So, after a spell whisked you away from your comrades, you found yourself lost in the halls of what seemed to be the palace. Wandering alone for a while, the chill seeping to your very bones, you sought refuge in a chamber that seemed to have fires burning enough to generate some warmth, only to find yourself in a ritual chamber of sorts. Although, calling it that would be generous. At its center lay a pit where countless bodies have been piled, and the stink of blood and decay is utterly maddening. Beyond that pile, raking his blade with a wet squelch from another body on the icy table, stands a familiar figure, unmistakable when he turns his one golden eye upon you. Shuten Doji. And he looks at you. So the spider delivers on his promises after all. He said he would send you to me, Etsuko. And he fixes a sharp gaze on the doors beyond, and they slam closed behind you with a cruel finality sealing off the escape. He kicks something aside dismissively with his foot, and it rolls across the floor to you. When you look at it, you see a bloodied skull, only recently stripped of its flesh. And it's an easy guess as to how, as his tongue darts out to clear away a little fleck of blood from his lips. You're alone in the room with this guy.
Wait, whose skull was that?
Kind of hard to tell now.
You're not real, are you? She kind of just like looks around into this very weird and creepy room.
Everything appears to be quite real. The smell of blood is quite real and is almost enough to make you feel ill. He kind of starts to step from around the pile of corpses that are sort of lying there, that have been there for hard to say how long. It's so cold that they're kind of preserved. 999 souls in all to open the gates of Yomi and awaken Enma. We have only 2 sacrifices remaining. I can think of no better gift to you to seal our separation. Shame you can't be the last. He kind of snorts derisively. But Ibaraki's late as usual. You hear just this awful screech as he drags his sword up from the icy floor and starts walking with deliberate steps toward you.
I'm trying so hard at staying to character. It's so hard.
Take a moment, take a moment.
It's fine. So yeah, as he gets a little bit closer to me, I start getting closer to him, like slowly walking, not really looking threatening, but looking very confused. And as I get close to him, I reach out for his face with my hand and like to kind of touch him to make sure he's real.
He's real. And doesn't move. He just sort of watches you. But what you can get of his gaze from the one eye that he still has remaining is just cold. What are you going to beg?
No. It's such a shame the person you've become, but... So I guess I'm one of the sacrifices, huh?
Why not? I have no further use for you.
At this, she just like glances back at him and kind of eyes slant, I suppose. All right, well, why don't you just kill me now? What are you waiting for?
As you say that, you hear the sword just clatter down beside both of you, and he reaches out with his hand to close around your neck. The rest of you have come upon this door that seems to be closed, and you can hear voices beyond. Make a perception check, any of you with ears that are curious at all, and see if you can discern whose voices those are. Okay. Battle. Did you roll, Scrat? You're not going to? Okay.
I don't wanna. No, I will.
So.
I don't want to. You can't make me.
No, actually, I am really good at this, so I really should. I'm not that great.
Adashi, as you pass, your ears are more adjusted to the way sound travels in these halls, and it's unmistakable. You pick up Etsuko's voice, even though it's very quiet beyond, but you hear a much deeper voice that you only maybe barely heard once.
Is that Etsuko?
Etsuko?
And there's another voice. I can't make it out though.
Etsuko, did you dodge, fight back, or are you gonna just let him?
How is he like really aggressive? Is
He
just
just reaches out. Yep. And is
Okay.
probably
I put-
just going to keep squeezing until he breaks something.
Okay, I put my hand on his hand and just try to say, wait.
You are struggling to get your breath. And it's a bit challenging to
Yeah.
kind of keep control. And there's a bit of a God damn it, Chad. I should stop looking. You guys outside, you definitely heard a very loud, heavy clatter of something like a weapon when he had dropped his blade. Something is going down in there.
Well, let's bust that shit down!
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Who wants to kick the door down?
We didn't use that throne from the last scene. Let's grab that and run at it.
Yes.
Okay. I'll allow it. Like, if you can lift it.
I don't think any of us have that strength, though.
No, I don't think you
The
do.
strong one is in there.
Light as a feather,
The
stiff as a
strong
board.
one is currently in
Light
the
as a
front.
feather, stiff as a board.
Yeah. The strong one is being asphyxiated by a stronger Oni.
Can I cast Mage Hand?
No.
Oh.
That's a different game.
Aw, okay.
I would like to draw from the deck of many cards.
No, we'll just hit it. I'll just hit it.
Yeah. Etsuko, while you are hanging on while your friends try to open the door, please go ahead and what would this is, make a strength and spirit check for me, please. Let's see how well your oxygen holds on.
Ooh.
And all of the rest of you, make a hard exercise check for busting down the door, please.
Oh, this will go well.
Strength and spirit?
Yep.
You know what? I would like to add a fumble point to that.
Since we just got one? Yeah, I will too.
Sure. Okay.
Did we get one for Kent's fumble earlier as well? I don't think I added that on.
Yep. Yeah, we did.
Does a 9 kind of succeed?
Yes.
Can
You're-
I? Is there any way for me to like talk a little bit more?
Yeah, you're it's hard, but you can like use what strength you have to try and speak around this, but it hurts as it's
Yeah.
just closing. He's not letting up, but he also seems to be sort of taking his time.
Yeah. Okay. So as he does that, I'm just like, wait, I'll fight at your side.
Will you?
Yes.
How did everybody do on the door? Okay.
Hi.
The one with the metal, the metal on her shoes.
Yeah. All right. So, Ikumi, takes a couple tries, but you finally know something is going down in there, and you run back and take a good solid running kick at it. It hurts, but boom, the doors fly open, and there in front of you, in front of a pile of corpses amidst just this dark, misty room, you see Etsuko lifted, feet off the floor, held aloft by Shutendoji, who is probably on the verge of snapping her neck, and she's struggling and seems to be trying to speak to him.
Are we about to go into combat?
Pretty damn close.
Because that's pretty much going to be my reaction. Like, I'm thinking, the Yoshimitsu thing where you run through them slashing, like, that's what.
That's fair. Yeah, so Etsuko, you see the doors burst open, and as your vision is starting to get a bit black about the edges, and it's getting harder and harder to hold on, you see the bright pink of Ikumi's kimono come through the room like a flash, and the others piling in behind her. And Shuten flings you to the floor, and air rushes back. And you have a moment to kind of compose yourself as he seizes up his sword. All of you! And let's roll initiative.
Oh boy.
And only love.
I have a weird question. Can you use fumble points for initiative? Okay.
I think we've ruled against that in the past, haven't we?
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't 100 on that.
Dang, Etsuko got that good initiative. And Ikumi.
Yay. So. that big boss music has been unleashed.
Bounce.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let's see.
I forgot how to do everything.
Forgot how to do everything? Oh god.
Oh no.
Okay. Etsuko's got a 13. Good girl. I'm gonna let you go first.
Awesome.
What's really great is your former bae matches.
My thing.
Your initiative is 13.
Awesome. So I'm going to.
Not yet. We gotta do objects.
Just kidding. Pick an object.
Hold on. I gotta get everybody's initiative lined up. Let's see. Kazumi.
Hey, I've just got phone notifications about new Patreons. Thank you, you guys. If you're still lurking around, if you use the second link, then you can bring up a notification in chat so we can track how much you've donated and then use your rewards in game.
Yeah, I did it last night. Super easy.
Real easy.
Okay. That's everybody. Or is it?
Dun, dun, dun.
Objects! It's boss battle, so we get more of those. Starting with Anna, since this is your pivotal battle.
Sure. How about some Boulder Icy Boys?
Boulder icy. More ice boulders? Rocks for you to throw?
Yes.
that what it- All right. Cool. Sheena.
How about that skull?
That skull. Okay. There's that specific skull and several others. Kent.
Arashi's crippling depression in the form of a door, like the cell door.
The doors didn't break. They're like huge.
Okay.
Like smaller object.
An icicle. There has to be some icicles.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Scrat.
I would like there to be a family painting of Arashi's family.
Okay. A painting.
You can just put it down as painting, but we all know.
All right. I'm gonna say corpses because there's a lot of them.
Man, of course.
Whole pile. Okay. Anna.
I want to say maybe like some spiky helmets of the people
Okay.
that were here.
We'll say discarded armor.
Yeah.
You can flavor that whatever you want as you do the attacks.
Sure.
Okay. Sheena.
Since we're inside, would there be like a torch or a brazier for light?
Yeah. There's lots of braziers in here. It's a ceremonial room, so.
Yeah.
And they are burning with scary dark flame. Kent.
Is there like any kind of like ritual items set up?
Like what specifically?
Either like an altar or like some type of tools to help in like yeah, let's go with an altar. Is there an altar?
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
All right, Scrat.
Let's go with. Oh, can I just grab a torch? There's like a we've got a brazier already. Okay, now which one's a bra and which one's a fire thing?
The one you just said is a bra.
Brazier, right?
Although
Brazier.
those might be in this room as well. I don't know.
You know, we've already got a brazier, so we're gonna go for one of them. Let's instead. I'd like a hanging rope.
Okay,
Just a rope hanging.
sure. And I am gonna say broken weaponry. Probably from all the people he beat the shit out of. Okay. Are we ready to fight?
No.
Sure, why not? Let's do this.
Let's go. You are first. And,
All right.
right there in front of your bay.
All
Your
right.
bay anymore.
Let me pull up his photo just so I can be very angry. Well,
I mean,
Well,
you should
hey.
see it on the battle screen. So.
oh yeah, that's true. A bigger photo. All right. So, I am actually gonna take out my axe first,
Okay.
and can I use my nat 20?
It adds 1 to your attack. You can do it up
Okay.
to 4 times.
Yep.
Okay, and I don't know why I had a +1 already on my thing, so I'm gonna take that off. 'Cause I don't think it was for anything, right?
Okay.
Can I use a nat 20 and a fumble point?
You can use them in any combination. It just caps out at 4.
In that case, how many nat 20s do I have?
You have 5.
Okay. Then let me use 2 more. So
So you-
3 total.
3 nat 20s and a fumble point.
Yeah. Oof. Nice.
Okay. So what does that total out to?
So
15.
15. Scroll.
15?
Yeah. So
okay.
as this
That
happened,
just hits.
really? Oh my god. He's so OP. How are we gonna do this? We need more nat 20s. And more fumble points. Okay, did I need to roll for damage?
You do.
Okay.
You should
Okay,
have
yeah.
your weapon on your character sheet has the damage die attached
Yeah.
to it.
And I click on the add critical die, right? Because was it crit technically or no?
No.
Okay.
If you rolled like double 6s, you would have gotten a crit.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so that's 8 damage. And as I go to hit him, I'll look at him and be like, I would never join you. And I just like,
All right.
smackaroo.
Damage result 8. Okay, he has armor, so that is.
Man, she should have smooched him before. Maybe
Before
that
this?
could have changed him. Yeah.
No.
Probably not, but it could have
Probably
been worth a try.
It was worth a thought. Okay. It is his turn, so he is going to bring the blade
Sorry,
up.
what's that initiative?
What?
I didn't realize it was his turn next. 13, goddamn.
Oh, you think his initiative is something? Let me tell you about his condition.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, he's a bit of a beast. Yep. First thing he's gonna do is you see him raise his blade up overhead, and some of the dark shadows kind of start to form, and you see kind of this reddish glow. We're gonna do the magic check, which is using die that I need to figure out. I'm organized, I swear. There we go. Yep, he's fine. And he he kind of cries out and says, "Blood of the Fallen, grant me your strength!" And he casts Enhanced Red Hand, and you see from that pile of corpses just darkness kind of rise up and suffuse his arm with energy. And he now has +1 to his accuracy checks. And that is his turn. So, Ikumi, it's your turn.
Ikumi is going to run towards him just like I said, except she's going to use her Wakizashi because she suspects that even if using the katana, she's just not going to be skilled enough to even hit him, let alone do anything else. So she's grabbing the Wakizashi. She's also going to be using the 2 fumble points that she gained from the 2 fumbles this session. And she's going to be like literally running through him. I guess because it's a Wakizashi and not like a not a katana, less like Yoshimitsu and more like
Sure. Oh,
Kunomitsu.
and my bad kind of for not saying this, but you are going to need to spend the turn to move up into the front area to actually attack him. Because you guys were at the back of the room.
Oh. Well then I guess that will be what I do instead then. I will rush to the front.
Yeah, you can close the distance to get up here and then get in his face on your next turn if you wish.
Yeah, well that's what I will do. I'll be rushing up to close quarters. Do I have anything I can like drink or anything? Like
I mean, for flavor you could drink your sake.
That does not seem like the time.
You don't want a little liquid courage to launch you into battle?
No, I will just rush up.
Okay. So yeah, you slide in beside Etsuko and are at the ready to help her against Shuten Doji. So, Kazumi, it is your turn. I'm assuming you want to stay in the back row.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay in the back row, but I will cast Briar No-No.
Okay.
Didn't fumble.
Okay. That one is area, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't have to beat his condition. I think. I'm good at Ryutama rules, I swear.
You're good enough for us.
Yeah, I'll give it to you because I don't remember and I don't want to spend time looking for it. And we're almost to the end of the show anyway. All right, his condition is knocked down, or rather, his initiative is knocked down a couple notches.
Huzzah.
Oops. All right. So, Adashi, what are you gonna do?
Arashi would like to also. Ooh, can I do that?
Do what?
I would like to. I can do enchant red hand on other players, right?
Mhm.
Do I have to move up for it or no?
I think you need to be in the same area as them.
It's a close area. Okay,
So you will
I'll do
need
that.
to move up to the front.
next time then.
Do you want to move up to the front?
Not yet. No. Arashi would like to. Use shooting star
Okay.
with a 10.
Okay.
Okay.
No. That does not succeed.
Because of the fail, or
No, it's not a fail. It just doesn't beat his condition.
Arashi would like to sit there and pout.
In fairness to you, the target number is 16.
Yikes.
So, all right. Yeah, so you try to cast the magic and there's just some sort of force kind of seems to deflect it as much as you try to focus, and you can't quite get a beat on him. Let's go. It is your turn again.
I am scared. So I don't think I'm gonna hit him. Alright, so I am gonna go and hit him again with said axe. And how many fumble points do we have? 1 or 2? From Kent's.
You get 1 every time somebody fumbles, and I think
Okay.
We've
Yeah,
had
2 fumbles.
2 fumbles this session. I think you used one on your last roll, though?
I used
think
1
so, yeah.
and I had 2 total. I used 1, I have 1 left.
okay. So yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
mark that down.
And then I think I'm gonna use another nat 20
Okay.
and hope for the best.
Chat has so much faith in you guys. Okay, that definitely did not hit. Yeah, so you what has you missing this strike?
So as Etsuko goes and hits him for a second time, she just like the pain of betrayal and like I guess of a broken heart that he could do this and he couldn't change. Kind of like it's like if she was pierced in the heart a little bit
Yeah.
and she just kind of like misses because she's distracted by that.
Yeah, so it just kind of shakes your resolve and you
Yeah.
find yourself sort of swinging wide at the last moment because it's just you never could have imagined being face to face with him in battle like this.
Yeah.
Ikumi, you are up in the front now. You can attack if you wish.
Yes, indeed. I'm still running. I'm just gonna try and run straight through.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use those 2 fumble points.
Okay.
17!
That hits. Roll your damage.
9?
9?
Nice.
All right. So that damages him for a total of 6.
Oh, no, it should be 7. I still had +2 on from the ice thing. It depends. Does that carry on through battles? No?
I don't think so. So 7?
7.
Okay. So you do 4 damage.
I'll take that.
Cool.
I sort of desire lasts for 1 hour.
Okay. So you still have it.
Oh yeah, then you have it. Sorry, it lasts for an hour. Scott, I think I sent you the flavor text on it.
Oh yeah, you probably did, but that's scrolled away by now.
All right. So
I
we're
can
gonna
go
say
back
you did 7 damage though. So, onward. All right. It is Shuten's turn. Yeah. So, this is something that you've seen before, as you all see him raise up that Nodachi, and just sort of this dark energy passes over it. Kind of bringing back a memory to when you fought Lord Aoyama way back in his castle. And he swings with the blade and it seems to just flicker and disappear. And Etsuko and Ikumi and Adachi and Kazumi are going to be hit. Let me roll the dice.
Was that going to be hit or going to be attacked? Because I'm noiseless.
Well, a 14 hits all of you.
Yep.
And let's roll that damage.
Look, Jess, you can't have your cats roll for you because your cats probably roll good. Could you stop, please?
That is a 5. And you all take sick 8.
8 damage?
No, 5 damage, but you now
Oh.
are affected with sick at a level of 8. As this dark energy just sort of cuts through you and suffuses your bodies, and you just feel quite ill for a moment.
I actually took immunity to sickness.
Then you're fine.
Oh.
Yay!
I don't suppose we get more immunities at like level 6 or anything, do we?
No?
Oh man, we're gonna roll so bad.
Twilight, don't you finish that. Don't you finish that.
We're gonna roll so great. It'll be fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
Okay. That's his turn. Kazumi, what are you gonna do?
I am going to attack with my bow. And I'm going to use 2 of my nat 20s. Offset. I actually figured out that -2 is from the bow itself.
Okay. It is?
Yep,
Why?
that's the bow stats. It's int and dex -2 for accuracy checks.
Weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's not gonna hit.
Nope. So you fire desperately, and it kind of goes wide.
Yeah.
Adachi, what are you up to?
Arashi is standing there in the corner, about to cure himself.
Okay.
Stats. Wait, I have to do a check. Okay, checking.
Yep.
Sense.
Yep, you're fine. Roll
And-
your healing.
Roll my healing. What is that one again? Oh,
Do you not have the spell in front of you?
I have this spell in front of me. It's intelligence. Okay.
Thank you very much to Akeley Lane, who donates, uses the boss £10 to give 2 nat 20s to me, Etsuko another advantage, and then a Wild Magic Surge to Kazumi for after the battle is over.
I will say,
Okay.
guys, that if you survive this, it's the last fight of the session, so
So use all your shit.
use your
pressure.
shit if you got it.
Okay, so Arashi goes, bend and mend, heal me up, your touch.
Just like, help!
Help!
I need healing.
Jinkies!
Like he does it so half-assed. It's just like, I'm so nervous right now, and just like he doesn't say the spell right, so it's not as fully powerful. So he only gets like, yeah, okay.
Okay, so you heal up 8 or whatever.
Yeah.
Cuckoo. Let's go. Your turn.
It
Don't
can
forget you guys have objects you can use
This is true.
to boost your accuracy.
Can I throw one of those boulders?
Yeah.
Awesome. Is it strength or
You're just
strength and dex?
do whatever you normally do. I think we decided we're just gonna do that and not worry about what it should be. Don't mind me fighting with them.
Okay. Okay, so that is a 9.
Not quite.
Yep. I can only do one attack, so that's it.
Okay. Ikumi.
Okay, Ikumi is going to like do the traditional style break dance where she spins into the hanging rope. As she does that, she's going to like spin up the rope to grab some height, and then like a ribbon dancer, she's going to come flying down with a wakizashi out to try and strike him.
Good God. All right. Yeah, do that. Roll your shit.
Oh! Oh, I have an advantage. That's a reroll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I just reroll the 1 dice or the 2 dice?
Just re-roll both of them and take the higher.
15.
Excellent. You fucking hit. Do your damage.
Another solid 7.
Okay, so 4. Chip.
Little by little.
Chip damage is important too, guys. Alright. How's everybody feeling?
Doing great. Still alive-ish.
You are
Yeah,
still alive.
yeah, still alive. Still alive.
Believe me that I'm still alive.
If it helps, Percy is clearly very stressed for all of you.
Thank you for your concern, Percy.
Alright, I need to check a thing. So, it's Shuten's turn. I need to decide. There's so many things that he can use. Yeah. So, you see, shadows, that shadowy mist starts to envelop the battlefield around, and, he seems to sort of sink away into the darkness. And, Ikumi, you feel just this force push you back, and you are moved into the back row again. And Etsuko, you are alone as Shuten closes in on you.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to attack twice.
Oh no.
Because that's a thing he can do. While I try to get my cat from out behind my computer.
This is fine.
Everything is fine.
Oh, that's the wrong dice. Well, that hits.
Go on.
That one does not. So he only effectively attacks you once. Congratulations. For 9 damage.
Okay. Ow.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Kasumi, what are you up to?
I'm gonna try the bow again. I'm gonna use 2 of my nat 20s, and as gross as I feel about it, she's gonna grab that skull and chuck it at him as a distraction.
Okay. Yeah, so since bow is two-handed, I'm gonna say you like roll it up with your foot and kick it at him and draw.
Yeah. God. Oh. 10 on 1 off.
That's only +1, right?
Right, but
Minus
my
2, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So yeah, that just misses, and you kind of see his hair ruffle as the arrow sort of goes through it, and he. Adashi, what you doing?
Arashi's gonna move up to the front row.
Okay. Boop. You are there. With Etsuko. And now time to roll for some things, because something's gonna happen. What objects do we have left? We got rid of the skull, right? Did anybody use anything else?
The rope.
Use the rope
I used a rock.
and the rock. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Don't forget, you guys can take the find, like the search action on your turn to add more objects to the field if you wish. And you can also do something like the feint action to try and force Shuten to re-roll his initiative. So don't forget those. Let's see. I'm going to roll some dice for a thing. Do. Start for 12. Boop. All right. Luckily, if I can get to the right layer, you hear a shout come from up further in the room, and a broken weapon is chucked down at Shuten. And you look up, and Ibaraki is there, and diving down to make an attack against his brother.
Yes.
So, he's gonna do a check, and he gets to attack twice. So that's... Oh my god, my cats are destroying everything. Alright, he manages to land with 1 hit. The damage is... Oh my god. Why are you like this? He's very stressed out by this. Just
Because,
for you.
Mom, because...
He's like, don't do this, Mom!
Don't
The
do
other
it!
cat's
Don't
like,
do it!
get out of here.
Alright. So he's gonna do 8 damage. Alright, so. Cool. So yeah, he dives down from above and takes a swipe at Shuten Doji, which results in Shuten effectively putting his back to you, and he takes a bit of damage. And the brothers kind of exchange pleasantries. Ibaraki with his katana out, and Shuten is like, "You're late. I see you've chosen a side." And Ibaraki kind of glances past him to all of you and gives a nod. I have. It's over. And now he's going to join the fight with you guys. So you have a helpful ally.
Yay!
So,
I'm sorry, that should have been a more excited noise than just a stress noise, but...
Yay.
Yay!
Zoop. Zoop. Cool. All right. We're gonna go back to the top of the turn order, though. So, Etsuko, it is your turn.
So, okay, let me see what other thingies are on here. Okay, so there's an icicle painting corpses.
You got a pile of bodies you can climb on if you want.
Eek. Yeah, I'm probably gonna climb the bodies to kind of get it. If I do, can I get away from him a little bit?
I mean, you can use it to attack. So, for instance, you could climb it and then
Okay.
like do a jumping down attack on him or something.
Okay,
All
would that
objects
deal
are
more
gonna-
damage?
All objects do is give you a bonus to your accuracy check.
Okay, then let's do that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do that. And I'm assuming that could be a hard exercise? Or no?
A what? No, you don't need to do. You just use the object.
Okay.
So you just
So
roll
I'm just gonna-
damage if you're attacking, and you give +1 to your accuracy.
Roll 20, please.
Roll
I
20.
would like it to work for like 1 second.
Please, Jesus, please.
Roll
RNG,
20. Why are you
please.
like this?
Why you do this? It's frozen.
No.
Fine. Everything's fine. Oh, okay. I can click stuff. So, roll X or roll for X +1 for accuracy check.
Yep. You do your accuracy check, and you just add 1 to it.
Can I? That doesn't hit, right? Can I use an advantage?
Reroll, yep.
Sure. Do it.
Okay,
Okay.
that doesn't hit either. I think. Right?
Okay.
11.
No, it just misses.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Don't forget about the feint action.
A feint action?
The feint action that I just told you guys about. Not that kind of feint. Although that is also valid.
I will feint and pretend I'm dead.
I wouldn't recommend doing that.
That's how it works, right?
Your target. All right.
Also, you literally just saw him licking a skull clean. I mean, playing dead does not seem safe right now.
No.
Nope. Nope.
You have a
Nope.
He had a little bit of dinner. He's well fed for this fight.
Oh yeah.
Man, he had a snack before the fight. No fair.
I know. We didn't get a snack.
He had a delicious meal. He got a +1 on his condition check.
Oh god.
Rip.
Anyway. So that was Etsuko's turn. Ikumi, it's your turn. Let's do this.
Ikumi is going to run back up to the front line and sort of lock eyes with Ibaraki for a minute. Not really
Okay,
saying
you two-
anything, just doing the side panel thing, you know.
Yeah, you two have that cool cut in where you meet eyes and you understand, or do you? We're not sure what it means. We'll find out. Is crying also a valid action? I mean, yes, but it might make it harder to aim.
Sure, right. Okay.
That's why you've got the -2.
Right, exactly.
Don't, like, honestly though, there's literally a spell in the fall tree that lets you impose tears on an enemy and reduces their accuracy.
Damn.
So
I don't think it would work with him.
no. Ultimate Tears is a very cute spell. All right. It is Ibaraki's turn. Since he has joined the fight, he is going to use a special ability when he attacks. So he's going to do his double attack on his bruh. That hits. It also hits. And Boisterous Dance is a very fun ability that is going to allow him to roll damage twice and take the better result. So. Okay. So he did math. That looks about right. Okay. So you just see him kind of going at Shuten, and they're kind of locked in combat for a bit. Shuten is firmly distracted, trying to deal with his brother, who is smaller but faster, and a bit more unpredictable in the way he tends to fight. So that is, and you see Shuten get a little bit carved up. He's still doing pretty good, but he definitely looks worse for wear. So, it is now his turn. And he is gonna attack his brother instead of all of you.
Speaking of brothers attacking each other, the boys seem to be having a fight behind you.
Yeah, it's, I mean, if you want to know what it looks like, it's basically this. Brother against brother.
I love the reenactment.
I brought in the stunt cats for this grand finale.
Look at that. Ibaraki ran away.
I was literally just thinking that. Like, there he goes again.
Coward!
Okay. Shuten is going to attack. And that definitely hits. And he does a little bit of damage. So. Alright. It is Kazumi's turn.
So if I were to take the fent action, what would I roll?
What's that?
What does that do? If I take fent, do I have to roll something, or?
No, if you take feint, it just forces him to re-roll his initiative.
And would Briar No still affect his new initiative?
I think so. Because the spell is still in effect.
Okay. Okay, yeah, so I will take the feint action for this.
Okay. So he needs to re-roll his initiative. Woo! If I can remember where his stupid sheet is. Here we go. Well, that's nope, that's one number higher. We're gonna leave him at the lower one.
I tried, guys, I tried.
It's not a significant difference, but we're gonna leave that like that. So, Arashi, it is your turn.
So Arashi would like to stare him right in the eyes and faint.
Well, he's facing his brother, but sure. You can attack him, or pretend to attack him and faint.
Yeah, he's gonna pretend to attack and faint.
Okay. So. Okay. Yep. That does it. So he kind of whirls to catch your attack, but you duck Falcon, so he is sort of put on the off foot, and his initiative is now 8. Good job. Way to use them skills. Excellent. We're back at the top. Etsuko. You already did the corpse pile thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Okay.
So I am
Let's do it.
going to throw some broken weapons. Can I throw a broken weapon and hit him with my axe?
Yeah. You throw that to distract him, and then come at him from the other
Amazing.
side with your axe.
So I'm going to aim for his head. I don't know if that will even do a thing,
Okay.
but I'm gonna roll that, and I think I had one more advantage. Somebody gave me an advantage, so I'm gonna use that,
Okay.
and I'll still miss. Ooh, feels bad, man.
Is a
Alright.
9 a miss?
Not anymore. His initiative is
Right?
now.
Wait, what's his initiative? 9?
His initiative
It's
got
8
dropped
now.
to 8.
Because I fainted. Arashi did something good.
Oh. So that means that my first one hit, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to use advantage? Amazing.
Yep. So roll your damage.
Sweet. So that's 7 damage.
Excellent. Dang.
Yes. Back at it again. With the white vans.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Describe how you strike at him this time, catching him on the back foot, so to speak.
Yeah, so I get one of the broken weapons knowing that they'll kind of be useless. And I just like chuck it at the back of his head, and then I just aim for his left side where his patch is, like just on the side of his face.
All right. Yeah. So you catch him, and you just hear him, "Ugh!" and some blackish-looking blood kind of comes from the wound. So Ikumi, it is your turn.
I don't know if this is going to count as an action or not, but I'm going to untie my father's sword and scabbard with one hand and throw it to Ibaraki.
Okay. I'll give you that one.
Okay.
'Cause we don't have to time is fuzzy. So you untie it just swiftly with one hand, and do you call out to him, or do you just lob it overhead in his direction?
I just lob it in his direction. He's supposed to be a warrior. He'll catch it.
All right. Yeah, you throw it, and it kind of goes sailing overhead, and he sticks his free hand up and just catches it before it goes any further past him.
And then I'm going to try and
Thanks.
bury my wakizashi in Shuten's calf.
All right. Roll you attack.
I will roll me an attack. Ooh, 9 just.
That hits. you
Except
damage.
I didn't use an object, so that's actually an 8.
That still hits.
Sweet! Brilliant! Oh, 5 damage.
Okay.
And that 1 bit on a D. There's a D12. I have a max damage potential of 16.
All right.
You still have the sword in effect too of desire.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Give me a hot second because cough. It's Ibaraki's turn. He's gonna. Sorry, while I balance between like 5 character sheets.
Jeez, Jess.
This is fine. Yeah, that hits. That also hits. Yep. Yep. Alright. So he's essentially, what you see here is he's doing his level best to keep his brother busy so that the rest of you have a chance to keep carving away at him. And their fight is pretty intense. Now that he's got the other sword, he's kind of, he just sort of jams his own katana back into its scabbard, and he draws the other one, and there's kind of this faint blue glow on it from, it did this as well when you drew it before, Ikumi. It just sort of seems to be suffused with this faint blue light, and he starts swinging with that instead. And Shuten is looking not awesome. But he is
That's good.
fighting Ibaraki in earnest. Those both hit. Ah. Okay. He seems to have had enough after taking a bit of damage from that katana that you gave to Ibaraki, Ikumi. Shuten raises up his sword and just takes a couple of pretty sizable cleaves, and you see wounds catching Ibaraki, and you hear him sort of cry out as he took a pretty good gash across the side, but he's still standing, if only just.
I don't think Ikumi can help herself. She's gonna like shout across the field, "Don't you train anymore, Ichi Hachimaki?"
This is nothing! He's got like 5 hit points right now. For the meta knowledge. He just got his ass handed to him, but it'll be fine.
This is fine.
This is fine. Kazumi, what are you going to do?
Okay, so I am going to climb up on the altar to get a better vantage point to try to shoot him.
Okay.
And I will use 3 of my nat 20s.
Do it.
Please, please hit. Please. Yes!
Ah!
I finally actually hit something. Damn.
Yeah, so
let's
you,
see.
from up here, you have a very clear shot.
Yeah.
Like, straight at his back. Okay. You
Ooh,
sink
and-
the arrow, like,
Yes.
right between his shoulder blades, and he's not happy, but still up. Arashi, what are you doing?
Arashi would like to push over the altar that kind of smashes onto shoot.
The altar's just been used.
Oh shoot! I knew
I'm
that. I
standing
knew
on
that.
it.
You're standing on it. That's right. We have the discarded armor, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Arashi would like to like smash the armor as a way of a distraction as he jumps with Suwata, and he just like tries to backstab.
With the dagger.
Yeah, and then I'm also gonna burn 2 of my fumble points,
Okay.
and I'm gonna take my advantage.
Okay. Well, if it doesn't work, do we refund advantage?
No, no.
Okay. Gosh, that sucks.
That's the same number. Oh,
Oof is correct. Oof is correct.
You tried.
RNG just says you need to stop and think.
Suwata's like, young master, we do not fight like that.
Yeah.
We do not backstab our enemies.
This is too reckless and dishonorable. Also, you kind of at the last minute remember that Tsurada is an Oni, and perhaps feel a little bad about using
Yeah.
her.
I'm like,
Yeah. So, we'll come back to Etsuko's turn in like 30 seconds. I need more cough drops.
More water. Oh boy. So how are we feeling about Ibaraki? I feel like if he dies, then Ikumi might forgive him.
You know, I do have healing touch. I can heal touch. Classic death scene.
That's where
Sounds
I'm at.
good.
You just have to hope he has a good condition check so he doesn't actually die.
Next time on Mezame Beyond Thirst, we'll see if he dies or not.
I hope he doesn't. Because I'd be losing, like... Well, I mean, one, the love of her life, kind of. And then two... I guess somebody that... she liked as, like, a little... I don't know, she wouldn't say little brother, because she didn't really hang out with him as much.
Well, yeah, he was like, what, 5?
Yeah.
He was a small.
Small boy.
No, I won't die.
Yeah, no, back off, Etsuko. You chose your lot. Okay, you chose Shoten. He's mine.
Oh, no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't gonna hit on
Ikumi's
that.
like looking at you right now, like.
Tune in next week when Ikumi and Etsuko fight over Ibaraki.
We saw how that went last time.
Even this is Ibaraki, he'd be like, ¿Por qué no los dos?
Ladies, there's enough Ibaraki to go around.
There is plenty of me to go around.
That's like blood spewing out of his.
Yeah, he's not in any condition to really talk about that right now.
Yeah, I am not either. Just not finding love.
Okay. Etsuko. Shuten looks... He is bleeding from so many places that it's all just kind of running together at this point, but he is still standing strong. Kind of just at this point almost in a blind rage, looking ready to strike down Ibaraki once and for all. Sword raised, and it is your turn.
Yeah. So I am going to get in between them and kind of put my great axe. Actually, I'm gonna grab the icicle while I get in between them to kind of like distract or like throw it in between his chest and hope it kind of stabs him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Okay.
it.
So you've carved off the single hit point he had left,
Ooh, perfect.
and then some.
Yeah. So right.
Yeah, describe how you make this killing blow.
So as I get in between them, I just kind of throw this thing at him and then kind of push him, or his sword, I suppose, as he swings down.
Mm-hmm.
And then I hit him like just right on the side of the head and just be like, I'm sorry. And just whoo.
Yep, and you just crack it against his skull. And you're standing there between him and Ibaraki, who is also looks like he's barely holding on, but he's a little more honest about it.
I think Arashi would run over to Ibaraki and just do a quick cure touch.
Okay, well, wait.
Yeah.
You can get to that momentarily. But Etsuko, as you stand there, inches from Shuten Doji, his blade falls, clattering against the icy floor again, almost drowning out the sound of his body following fast behind. And though there's blood running down his face, he manages to kind of look through his one good eye at you and reaches out and just says, "My Etsu, I always..." And he tumbles. His outstretched hand tumbles to the floor after the rest of him, and a small object drops out of his sleeve and rolls to land at your feet. When you look down, you see a simple ring of blue jade etched with characters, very small but easy to read, that say eternity and love, and between them your name.
Oh my god.
I'm sure
I'm dead.
dead.
I'm dead.
As I see this, I just kind of, I grab this ring and I grab his cold, dead hand and I get close to his body and put my other hand kind of like on his chest, and Etsuko looks down and just shoot then. I'm sorry. And then she just like starts crying like over his body and like kind of puts her head on his chest. I wish things could be different, but if only I would have just stayed with you, this wouldn't have happened. And she just stays there for what seems kind of like forever. At least to her, for a very long time.
Sure. And that item was in fact, I believe, a purchased donation a few episodes back from Tweeter of Vecna.
It
Yeah.
didn't seem very fitting at the time. We wondered how we were going to fit it in. Jess has got us.
Yeah.
So that's the engagement ring that he never got to give you.
I'm so shook.
The rest of you just sort of see Etsuko tumble and break, and she's crying over Shutendoji's body. Ibaraki is just sort of standing there, looking torn and distressed, but sort of unsure as to what to even say or do.
Mm-hmm.
And he is just silent.
It's not the time for it, but Ikumi's never really cared about tradition. She's gonna storm up to him and like poke him in one of his cuts.
Ow, what?
Hmm? You need to train harder. How are we supposed to spar like this? I'm gonna worry about killing you all the time.
Right.
Not a single hit. Nothing. No damage. Well, okay, there was that one blow, but that's almost nothing.
Listen, I was distracting him for you. You're tiny and fragile. He would have killed you. Ah, God, it hurts.
You keeping that, or can I have it back? That's my father's.
The sword. Yeah, here. He sheaths it and hands it back to you.
All that
Thanks
formal
for the,
bullshit's gonna get you killed.
It's good to see you too.
Good to see you man up a little bit.
He kind of blushes a little. Anyway, I wasn't gonna stand by and let this carry on. This Enma business is not what we're about. Shuten hasn't been the same for a long time, so it needed to be done.
You know how to stop the whole Enma thing?
Not really. I mean, that would have been Iroha's expertise more than mine. But I know where they're doing the ritual, so I can show you the way.
You should heal up first. I don't want you to exert yourself.
Yeah. Is anybody good at that sort of thing? Because I'm not.
I can like poke it again. I can try. Poke.
Wait, Wait, where's Miharu?
You had someone else with you?
Yeah. I got a 6 on that, by the way, Jess.
Okay. You didn't notice him, but considering you all sort of charged into the hall, he might be outside.
Miharu?
Oh, you found your friend, huh?
I'm gonna go out into the hall and see if I can see him.
Sure. Etsuko, I assume you are grieving accordingly, yes?
Yeah. Etsuko kind of doesn't want to leave his body there
Yeah.
in this weird place.
Yeah, and Ibaraki's kind of standing relatively close by, as the blood just sort of oozes in the general direction. And while you're all kind of talking, in the darkness of the room, Ibaraki's voice halts suddenly in a shuddered gasp, and you see his eyes kind of bulge in shock. And protruding from his chest is a black-bladed Tonto dagger, hissing with black mist as dark blood grows around the wound in a rapidly flowering stain. And you see him fall, his body hitting the floor with a weighty thud as he's pushed off the blade from behind by Miharu. Miharu wipes his thumb across the side of the bloodied blade and brings it to his lips, tasting the Oni's blood and raising scarlet eyes up with an eerily calm smile at each of you.
Miharu?
Every motion you see is echoed by the spectral form of a familiar, black-haired, four-horned boy in funerary garb who seems to stand just behind him. Rising up from the shadows amidst the inky mist, Ogumo forms, pale spidery fingers curling around Miharu's shoulders as he looks at all of you. And so the final pieces are in place at long last. You have my thanks, dear friends. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh, everyone riot in chat, please. Just riot.
Riot.
Riot. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
We
god.
did ask for this.
If we
Oh no, we did.
But
We did.
still,
I
We did.
know.
we want the whole
So
package,
should-
you know.
And there Etsuko like over Shuten's body, and then she just sees Ibaraki's body fall. It's just like
Oh, Rashi's shook too.
Oh, Julie knows me so well. So,
I wanted someone to kiss there first.
I guess we'll find out what happens next time
Oh my god.
for the final actual boss fight and our epilogue.
We have no MP. We have no. Oh my god, Jess.
We all dead, y'all.
Jess
We
has
dead.
done that classic DM trick. Oh, this is the last fight, everyone. Use everything up.
To be fair though, she did say this session.
Yeah, this session.
Oh, I'm not complaining. I'm saying it's genius. I'm hastily taking notes in my notebook.
Oh my goodness.
So that's the thing that happened.
Oh my
Sorry
God.
for taking away everything you love.
it's fine.
And yet I'm going back to Ramsay Bolton. If you thought this had a happy ending, you haven't been paying attention.
Yep.
Oh.
Is that just my GM style now?
Hot NPCs, Everybody does, yeah.
Cool. Well, my clamp manga reading influences are very apparent.
Yeah,
Look a little bit.
yeah, legit. Yeah. I'm loving the alternate titles coming through now. Mezame Beyond Hope, Beyond Betrayal.
Beyond all things. Yeah, congratulations on killing the sub boss. Now the actual final boss has arisen.
Mezame just beyond bays. Just can't quite get them. Okay, well, guys, let's go round. Why don't we check in with how we're feeling today, where we can find each other online, all that good stuff. Let's start with Anna. Oh, hi, Anna.
Hello, how's it going? My name is Anna. I do stuff on the internet. And yeah, things happened.
It happened. Let's get some creepy music going. There we go.
They totally did happen. I feel a little bit better with this change of music. It's great. Yeah, I wouldn't say I had a favorite part. No, I do. The ring part, of course. It was very sad, but it was like, and I know it was like a donation stuff, but still, like, there was still a part of Shuten that could have felt love, and maybe Etsuko didn't try hard enough, and now we'll never know, and she'll never find love, and yay, heartbreak, it's great. This is fine. But yeah, you guys can find me on the internet at Cyborg Pizza on Twitch, and Photo on Instagram and Twitter, and also on Patreon. Doing
Find
stuff.
her on the internet and give her a hug.
Please.
He hugs required. Next around, Sheena.
Oh, hi. I'm Sheena. I'm like the villain on Twitter and Twitch, and I loved everything about tonight, especially the very ending with the reveal and the I can't wait for next week, and yet I'm so scared of next week. It's going to be awesome. When I'm not here on Thursdays, having my mind blown, I play D&D over on the Castle Mac channel every other Wednesday night, and otherwise you can find me here in chat.
Always find you here in chat. Like, Sheena's like our best mod. Like, she's always watching from the shadows. Next round, Ken.
Hi. I am shook. Arashi's shook. Jess knows why, because I didn't ship out this out to the chat, but Jess knows why. So my favorite part, I think seeing the figures of the mom and dad, that was kind of eerie, and even the ring scene was really good. I might need therapy after this episode, but this was really good. Much love. Okay, so you can find me at Kent Weebs on Twitch and Twitter. I do variety streaming. Right now, currently, I'm playing Final Fantasy X or Final Fantasy X-2, depending on my mood. And you can find me in other chats doing moderating stuff, and that's me, Kent Weebs. Follow.
We'll skip over me. We'll come to me last. We'll go to the mistress of madness and betrayal herself, Jess.
Yeah. Hi. I did things this session, I guess, didn't I? Y'all wanted a Black Ryujin, so congratulations, you got one, and he was never on your side.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That's a whole thing that happened. I'm glad it unfolded and was received accordingly.
no.
And I'm going to deal with my son. See, when I'm on the stream, you also get bonus cats.
Bonus kitty.
Percy is rioting for you all tonight. I'm sorry he's been so bad. I don't know what the hell his problem is. You can find me at Little Cup of Joe on Twitter and Twitch. This month is a little weird because I'm going to LA next week and we'll be recording VO things, so that's really cool and exciting. I may be like fangirling a little bit knowing what they've recorded in the studio, but anyway, so yeah, I will be there if you happen to be in the LA area and I know you. Let's hang out.
I live close-ish,
Do you?
like 2 hours away.
Wait, yeah, no, Jess.
I can make it work.
Okay.
We could totally do this.
Okay.
I'm down. Let me know when.
Does the UK count as close-ish? Would I have to take time off stream?
Just
Yeah, you
take. Come along.
Take a day
Yeah,
off.
we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I normally stream Ultimate games and things, and also some TTRPGs on my channel. And you can also find me on other people's channels, like this one for now, for like one more episode. And a Narcissus channel on Saturday nights, playing in a much happier, sweeter, cuter, brighter Ryutama campaign.
Yeah,
So
they
you wanna,
picked the green Ryujin.
yeah, like if you want to know what Ryutama is actually supposed to look like, watch that.
No feels.
I mean, there are feels, but they're different. So yeah, that's me. And thank you, Scrat, for letting me do all sorts of horrible things to you guys.
Oh, I'm so here for it. I love it. I love to hate it. It's great. Okay, so that just leaves me. Now, if you want to see how Ryutama can be even more bastardized, come along tomorrow at 1 PM when I'm running what is becoming known as the Chaos System, which is basically where I take mechanics from all the games that I like and mishmash them together into one session. And I really like the Ryutama fight system, so it usually makes an appearance. But I usually mix it in with a bit of 80s and, you know, some classic fantasy and, you know, all that good stuff. We're going to be doing that tomorrow, not on this channel, but over on J Bambi's channel, where we will be raising money because essentially their landlord died, and they're getting evicted. So, and it's Christmas, and they have 3 kids, and moving's expensive. So we're going to go and help them raise some money so that their kids can actually have a Christmas.
Now, when you said tomorrow, you mean Saturday, right?
Yeah, Saturday.
It's tomorrow for you, but Saturday for us.
Time zones are a thing, yeah.
They are.
Saturday, 1 PM EST until 1 AM EST, we're doing a 12-hour stream over on J Bambi's channel. Go and pop them and follow right now. Tune in. I'll be running production all day, and I'll be in at least 2 of the games. We're gonna raise them some money. Yeah. But my channel, social links. Here we go. We've got Discord, Twitter, and YouTube. Discord for the community. Twitter for getting a game. Send me a DM and I'll get you a game. As I mentioned earlier in chat, I'll be running Ryutama next season as a viewer game. So if you like what you see, send me a message, and I'll try and get you in a game. And it will probably be the bastardized version because I'm just a terrible person at following rules. Also, YouTube, you can catch up on all the rest of this campaign and all the other campaigns. It's going to be so rewarding. If you have the time to put aside for it, it's going to be really rewarding. That I can promise. We have a Patreon. Go and check that out. We have exclusive and non-exclusive content. It's one of the best ways to support us. And you can support us from as little as $1, and every little dollar helps. I really appreciate them. Also, we have merch. Now, the flash sale is over, but I just got an email while we were streaming that now you can use code APPAREL to get 25% off of apparel, which means you can still get the Christmas jumper at a reduced price.
Apparel?
Apparel.
Apparel.
Okay.
Apparel. What's wrong with apparel?
Apparel. It sounds cooler when you say it that way, to be quite honest.
Apparel.
Apparel, yeah.
It sounds
Like
fancy.
real sassy.
Apparel.
Sounds like a French perfume.
Apparel.
Oh, yeah, I suppose I'm
Apparel by Dior.
God damn it.
J'adore apparel. Anyway,
That happened.
Bird in the Storm Publishing are one of our sponsors. You should go and check them out. They are going to be bringing content to us in January sort of time, and all of their proceeds go to charity. We also have Mage Hand Press as a sponsor. Mage Hand Press created a space expansion for 5e called Dark Matter, which is essentially a shit ton of fun. That is everything. That is me done. You guys, thank you so much for coming along. Today we are going to go and raid one of my favorite cute artists who partially inspired this character because of the way she speaks, Kyuko. So when we get in there, she always appreciates the hype. We've got our raid cry from Tater there. Set that on your clipboard. Send it across. We're live Monday to Thursday, 1 p.m., 6 p.m., 10 p.m. EST. Next week is finale week, pretty much all finales. Tomorrow we're over on the Greyhawk channel at 1 p.m. EST, where we'll be doing the penultimate episode. They are doing the Lost Caverns of Sojkamp. They are literally at I've forgotten the name of the daughter again. They're literally at Igvil's daughter's door. It's going to be wild. Keep evoking emotions, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye!